Hello, welcome back. I am about to go somewhere very, very exciting actually. A bit, am I going to get emotional? I'm not sure. But I am about to drive over to our old apartment. We are currently in the process of selling it. So the tenants are now out. It's literally the first time that any of us have been there in almost 2 years. I think it's about a year and 9 months. So yeah, the inspection's been done. Everything was amazing as we knew it would be, because we were so lucky. We had incredible tenants in there who have looked after it for us. But yeah, the time has come to part with it. It just makes the most sense for us right now. So yeah, I am gonna head over there and collect a few keys that I need, and also we've got a surveyor coming round. So yeah, I thought I would take you all with me, show you all around, and maybe give you a little bit of a story time of our time at that flat. And yeah, so come with me. Oh my god, it is so weird being here. I did obviously start this video earlier, and I did come to the flat. However, I kind of was just trying to keep Phoebe under control. There's obviously nothing in here, and then I had a few people come in, so I didn't actually get around to filming, but I had to come back this evening anyways. So I thought I would, yeah, carry on where I left off. So yeah, I am back in the flat. It is so weird. This is definitely like the complete last time that I'm going to be coming in here, which is a bit emotional. Yeah, we had so many lovely memories in here. I mean, we brought Phoebe back here, and we actually was only in this flat for, well, we was only actually in it for like a month before I actually got pregnant. So good luck to the next person that moves in, be careful, stowing in the water. So yeah, we actually didn't enjoy this flat much, like the child-free life, but nevertheless we had some amazing times here. So yeah, it actually a really funny story because so Joe actually bought this flat. Let me move you back. So Joe actually bought this flat on his own. Super proud of him, because he was already buying before we basically got together, and he moved in. And honestly, like weeks after, obviously I was like staying here and stuff. Weeks after, he was like, "Oh, like I've got you some keys. Like I'd like you to move in." So I was like, "Oh yeah, that'd be really nice." I was living with my parents at the time, like just down the road. And it was so funny. I think like the next weekend, like I turned up with my dad and I had a car full of stuff. And he came out to the car and he was like, "Oh my God, where is all this stuff going?" And then I had to break it to him that there was like a whole nother car lot of stuff to come. And I think he was a bit like, "Oh my God." But we made it work. It didn't actually feel like we had a lot of stuff actually in the end. But yeah, so I moved in with him really soon after he purchase this, and yeah, it is honestly such a lovely apartment. I'll show you around in a second. But so yeah, and then obviously we had Phoebe, and then when she was a year old we moved to Dubai. So we moved out, but we kept it and we rented it out, but just with the way things are financially and all of that kind of thing, we wasn't actually ever planning on selling it until we came back, or like we were maybe thinking we'll keep it as an investment property. But just right now we just don't think like property is a smart investment for our money, especially with being expats. So yeah, we decided to put it on the market. So yeah, it's quite sad, but you know, it's really funny coming in here today because obviously somebody else has been living here for like a year and 9 months, and honestly, it's like the day we left it. Like it is absolutely immaculate. Like we could not have been luckier with our tenants. Like I'm not even joking. We had zero problems the whole time they were here, and it's spotless in here. Like you wouldn't even know that someone's lived here. You think it'd been empty. So yeah, that is fantastic. And yeah, it's a really bittersweet moment actually, and it was really quite emotional, like bringing Phoebe in here earlier, because obviously the last time I left with her, like she wasn't even walking. She doesn't remember living here obviously, but she was running around, and I was just like, oh, it's such a special moment. Like it's such a shame that Joe isn't here, and he's not going to probably come back to the apartment now. But yeah, it was really special. That's why I captured it on a video. And yeah, it's Sorry, I can hear banging. I was just wondering if someone was at the door. So yeah, we made some really, really lovely friends here as well. Like we were so lucky with like our whole block was just like full of lovely people, and we've made like friends for life. So that is really a lovely like thing to be able to take away. So yeah, we're super, super lucky. And yeah, let me show you around. So this is like where we had obviously the living area over here with the TV on the wall. It's obviously pitch black outside now, but we have like dual aspect, which is really nice. And honestly, like on a summer's day, or like even in the winter, like when it's nice and bright outside, we just like back onto the forest. It's so private here. Like we've got one of the best plots, I would say. So yeah, that was always really nice in the summer, especially to have like the doors open. And yeah, that was really nice. And then you've got like the kitchen here, which is really big for the fact it's a 1-bed apartment, which was, honestly, this kitchen is bigger than what we have in our 3-bed house in Dubai, no joke. And then it's just literally the storage cupboard there, that's kind of like the utility bit, the bathroom there, and then a lovely, lovely size bedroom, which has, yeah, double aspect, I think it is, windows, which is amazing. So we had like so much natural light, and then yeah, wardrobes there, and the bed was obviously there, you can see where it's been sitting for a long time. But yeah, honestly, I'm really, really gonna miss it here. And I like keep saying to Joe, like honestly, and he agrees. Let me just put you back on the side. Like yeah, I was saying to Joe, like if this was a 2-bedroom apartment, I would be so tempted to come back here. It is in like the perfect location. Yeah, just perfect, like really lovely property. And I really hope that the next person that lives here like is going to be super happy, because yeah, it's a lovely property, lovely neighbours, and yeah, whoever buys it is going to be super lucky to live here. So yeah, that is this week's episode. Really, not much has been going on, to be honest. Like I've been just still navigating, obviously, this whole situation. Joe is still obviously in Dubai. We're still back in the UK. I'm back in the UK with Phoebe. And yeah, it's tough, you know. Solo parenting it's not difficult, but it's just like long days. Like as soon as she wakes up, like I'm there, and then it's like just juggling everything. So yeah, and I'm just ready to all be back together. I know Joe's like pretty lonely in Dubai. Obviously he's got friends keeping him company and stuff like that. But yeah, it's just not nice being apart, especially under these circumstances. Like obviously I've been back in the UK for the summer last year, for like, what was it, like 6-7 weeks. So we was apart probably for like 4 or 5 weeks. Once he went back, I think he came back in the summer, I can't remember. So, you know, we're used to being apart. We've done it a few times now, but it's just like under these circumstances, it's all a bit rubbish. Like I was on FaceTime to him the other day, and then he was laying in bed and he heard something, and it's not nice, like knowing that he's experiencing that and we're not there, like, because I'd hate it if I was home alone and experiencing that. So yeah, same situation really, taking it day by day. I do have flights booked for a couple of weeks time, and you know, like I've said before, like I just don't think there's like a right or wrong answer in this situation, like of what to do. My gut's telling me, like, you know, when that couple of weeks comes around, like to just go back to Dubai and all be together. But obviously I'm just going to have to see closer to time what it is like, because ultimately I've got Phoebe to think about, and if it was me, I'd be going back now. But I don't want to go back, you know, nurseries and schools aren't going back. I don't know how comfortable I feel being like in the house on my own during the day with her, if I did hear things. But then obviously I can weigh up if I've got friends out there. So yeah, there's just a lot of factors to consider, and it's just like so draining, like constantly battling with yourself, like what is the right thing to do. Ultimately, we don't live here, our life isn't here. Yeah, it's absolutely lovely being back here. It's very unexpected, so it's like bonus time with everybody, like family and friends and stuff. But ultimately, like I said, like we don't live here, our life isn't physically here, which is quite difficult, you know. We're living comfortably at my mum and dad's, don't get me wrong. We're really lucky, like Phoebe has her own room and everything like that. But ultimately, it's not our own house, we're not in our own routine. we're not all together. So yeah, it's difficult. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it is difficult, but yeah, it's just about assessing the situation as it comes and just making the decision that we feel is right for us. Whether it is going to be the right one, we don't know. But yeah, we'll just have to see what happens. So hope you are all okay and you've had a lovely week and you are having a lovely Easter bank holiday weekend if you are in the UK. And I shall catch up with you all next week. Bye.